Hello guys then, and welcome to another episode of the Manor Farm Let's Play. So today, as you can see, we're going to start by selling up the beet. It's not a great demand or anything, it's just that we need to get rid of it, and so we'll do so. So we're just going to start loading up. Obviously just having to put it slightly on the field, not ideal, but you know, it's not too bad because it hasn't grown or anything, so. Yes. So today we're going to be, once we've sold this, we're going to, we'll mow and rake, I think. I'm not quite sure whether we'll get around to putting a bit into the cows, just like half a wagon or something. If we do, then that's a bonus, but we're going to mow and rake for the contractors, ready for them coming. We'll probably mow with this tractor and then put the rake on the Ford, as it hasn't had too much use recently, apart from feeder. We do at some point need to bring across some straw bales across from the arable farm, but not just yet. Of course, this would be quicker with the Homer thing, but obviously it's not enough to warrant getting one, or even renting one. Right then, I think what we'll do on camera is we'll sell this load and bring it back, and then we'll come back once it's all gone. Spin around. I don't think it's an ideal price, but there's a reasonable amount there for that field, so it's all extra, I suppose, because we started with the kit, so. We'll probably plough the money back into sheep, although I don't think we'll buy them just yet. Sorry about that. It was just the stand catching on the middle of the track ruts. So yeah, obviously I got the maize drilled. All those fields are now done, and then next episode will probably be fertilising, and then the contractors will be in after that. Still a few bags that I didn't actually use. Probably get them brought down to either the arable farm or the cow farm, so somewhere to put them would probably be a good idea, I suppose. Right then, we'll just have a look at the money. So on 20,000, because of the charge, a bit less from last time because they charged for the drilling, and we'll. Oh, it's not that one anymore, is it? That one. So that's what's that looking at? Not bad actually, not too bad. Obviously not as much as if it was a cereal crop, but just over 5 grand. It's not bad. for a trailer load of beet. That's a fair bit. So we take it, head back. I know it seems like we haven't done any animal like feeding or anything, but I have been doing it off camera, so don't worry, we're not neglecting them. Take the hood back off. Right. Across we go. So yeah, I think we'll come back in a minute, and I'll show you once we're ready to start mowing again, or mowing rather. See you in a minute. So hello then guys, and welcome back. As you can see, we think it was 5 or 6 loads in the end, and we got, what would it be, 23,000 from that, so not too bad. The pricings per trailer load did actually decrease from just over 5,000 each to just over 4,000. As you can see, we are currently taking back the remaining bags. I was going to put them on the trailer, so I took up the trailer and bought some water tanks just to, as we go up there. So I just thought we'd take these back. They're going to take these to the arable farm, I think. We don't really need them over here. And then obviously we'll take the water tanks, we'll put probably 1, maybe 2 into the cows straight off as we've got it, and we'll put the other one obviously in the shed. Yeah. I've put the put them in this one. I've put the 700 on the feeder. Just put a bunch in there whilst I was changing over to the pallet forks. As you can see, just needs a bit more fuel, so top up. Yeah. As we were opening the door. Right then, so I'll leave that door open, it's fine. We will take this back, we don't need this anymore, and we will then bring down the Ford with the trailer. If you're wondering how come it's not the Richard Weston anymore, it strangely glitched and disappeared, and I wouldn't let me re-buy it, so I replaced it for the Marshall. It's a similar size, so it's no big deal. I put the money back to what it was before, and then we'll just go mowing in a second. Right. It's annoying because that was on mixing, but it's obviously turned itself off. F1, yeah, that's alright. I pushed this up at the same time as well. It's a massive tractor for a diet feeder, but just what we had at the minute. I'll just have to get out the front, I think. Be easier. There we go. Spin around. Just have to pull that forward. There we go then. So we're not going to be leaving this diet feeder in here for too much longer, because it's obviously going to have the actual silage put in there in a bit. But anyway, we'll bring down this forward. Yes. If I'd known I was not gonna be able to fit those bags on, then I'd have probably just bought an extra tank. But it's not the end of the world. Right. We'll probably spend the money on the sheep, I should imagine. I think would be a good idea, because really we ought to be getting at least a pallet of wool off them this Let's Play. It's only at 34% at the minute. I'll pop that there, and then we'll just leave it there for a bit, I think. I'll unstrap it. And right, just pop in this. Right then guys, what I'll do is I'll come back in a bit once I've got a headland mown on the first field, and then yeah, we'll do some more on camera after that, and yeah, see you guys in a bit. Welcome back then guys. So headland's done, and just put a set in, so we'll carry on. We can do it in cab, it's fair good in cab. And yeah, the plan is just to get this field done. We'll probably lift it in the next episode, because this can't be the final mown for the silage, because obviously we've got a split of time to grow the whole crop and the maize, so this can only be for the cow grass. We may chuck the remainder into the pit, but I think we'll probably end up doing it as cow grass, and then with the wagon, fill the wagon up, whatever's left we'll bale and then just use them as grass bales. Yeah, it goes fairly well with this now then. Decent setup really, the front and rear. Good for this sort of size of map. We'll probably do another run down the other side there, and then start going round our set. You could do it in just that bit faster to lower that back mower, because I'm doing it on the lower and raise all. So yeah, I think we'll go right here and do this side. Yeah, quite like this setup. It's quite enjoyable to do, nice in cab. Obviously being used to the butterflies reverse drive, you can just whiz around the corners and everything, but with this you will miss that bit in the corner. But you just gotta get used to it, and you're away again. So it's not a big deal. Crack on. Plenty of horse for this sort of setup though, because I'm not actually sure what they would require. But yeah, I should imagine there's. Well, we're moving at a fair pace, so there must be plenty of horse. But we're 240 horse on this, so that's plenty for mowing. Even with you know, you could mow with butterflies with that sort of horse, really. Just not necessary. I mean, it looks a very small tractor, but it's quite a fair bit of horse. It's, yeah. Someone did point out to me the other day that actually it's got a very small. It's very physically small for its horsepower capabilities, which I've got a fair point. This last couple of weeks have been managing to keep up with my target of the 3 videos, and keeping up alright. I mean, I'm not going to fix to a day for each one, because it's a bit unrealistic, but it'll let me have the flexibility to, say, edit on a Tuesday or whatever if I need to. Did notice though, having streamed yesterday at the time of recording, which would have been Saturday night, did notice that a lot of people seem to quite enjoy the streams. So I don't know if you want more of them. You need to let me know, because there seems to be more getting more subs around then, whereas the rest of the time I seem to be losing them. So if that is true, then let me know, and I can perhaps do this sort of series, but do it in a stream format. Obviously still having to do off camera, but you know, I can do things like that. It's easy enough to do. And yeah, I was looking at Thornton, because we've currently got a job on it, as you've seen on the stream last night. But I'm not 100% sure whether that's a great Let's Play map. I mean, it's a nice map and all, but it does struggle to load. There's some sort of conflict. I'm not sure which vehicles with, so whether or not we'd still be able to do that as a Let's Play, I'm not entirely sure. Need to remember to slow down when I lower that. But yeah, we'll just knock this field out and get it raked up, and then next episode we will forage box it. Not a massive yield off this, but it's not fertilised, so it's not too bad. tell you what then, guys, we'll just leave the mound there, and we'll come back when we've got on with the raking, maybe done the headlands or something, and back in a bit. Right then, guys, so back now. Just haven't quite done the headlands, but we'll get in there. So yeah. Yeah, this penultimate run. Just go on to the last run now. It does appear like the Giants have fixed the problem with the rakes, although in reality I do believe that it's just because, but that they might have changed it so that it has to be a greater size of swath than this to catch it when you turn over it, but yeah, it's more improved because this is the sort of yield, or well, you suppose you would, if it was too fertilised, then it would be a greater swath but still be too rotable. So I suppose, I'm not sure whether it catches it then, but I know they fixed it for the merger. You can side merge that and it won't pick it up. No, I'm sent with the forage. I was using it last night, but I do believe I was turning it off, so I should have actually checked that, but I didn't. There we go. Seeing what else I need to say. Yeah, in Gagry currently accepting jobs on because we want to test the EA farms and get that uploaded, and once that's uploaded for the mod contest, then we'll be reopening. Just give us time to test it. We did get a bit done between two jobs, like spend a night or two on it, but not sufficient to get it done. And well, I still need to change some things, so that'll need retesting then. I know I did miss a little bit there, but not been a job, it doesn't especially matter. Still thinking about different maps to play for the Let's Play, the next one. As I said earlier, I've looked into Thornton, which it seems a nice map. So if you want like me to use that, then let me know. If not, other maps, please let me know, because at the end of the day, if you guys don't want to watch it, then what's the point in me doing it? So be interesting. I haven't really seen too many maps that have been put in for the mod contest, so it'd be interesting to see what comes out of that, because usually there's some nice ones, and then a few that are a bit not ideal, but we'll see what it throws up. So I don't think we'll quite finish the video on camera, but not what am I on about. I don't think we'll quite finish the field on camera, but we'll get a lot of it done. And then between this and the next episode, I'll probably like take a headland off or something like that, just with the forage box. and then we'll probably bale the rest once whatever we can't take to the cows. So say I half fill a box or something like that, then it'll let you guys still see a bit of that, but equally now a bit more time for the actual baling front and the fertilising of the fields for silage. Right then, I think that'll probably do. Not 100% sure how long the episode's going to be today, because there's lots of different bits and pieces rather than just solid recording. Oh well. So yeah guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another episode. Goodbye.